Hey guys, how weird that I'm coming from the craft room. It's 9/11. It's, I guess, Wednesday. I have been super busy burning the candle at every end. Got every hand in a pot, and I am so super busy that just coming and chatting is literally becoming impossible. I thought I'd come this morning real quick. I just got done making a bank deposit, going through receipts, getting them situated for vintage stuff and things. Um, just a ton going on. I can't even tell you. You know, Ideas for the booth, plans for the booth, how we're going to do the walls, what color we're going to use for paint, what pieces we're going to start with. um, just and then doing them. I've got some pieces on the back porch. I put all the finished pieces that just need clear coated in the building. I've got pieces on the back porch that I still need to stencil. I've got pieces in the studio that still need painted, that aren't painted at all. It's crazy, and I hope that you guys are enjoying kind of the transfer from this room to that studio. um, I have somebody that requested that I make some cards. She was willing to pay me for them, so I'm going to have to make some cards. They're going to be Tilda cards. I'm not exactly sure when, but it's going to have to be sometime in the next week. So, if you guys know me, you know that when I make cards, I make large batches of cards. It's not really possible for me to make just a couple of cards. Hey guys, stop. She is so mean to Rizzo. Anyway, that's what I got going on, and I hope you understand. I actually had a thought the other day of just, no, I'm not going to say that. I want to still craft, I really do, but my whole heart right now is into vintage stuff and things. And since it needs my whole heart and soul and mind and my body, because my body is what works, um, I have to um, I have to give myself to that right now. I think once we fill the booth, once we have enough and the booth is complete, and then we just have to keep it replenished, things are going to change. And I will have some time for crafting. Right now, I don't have time for it. And the grooming business, oh my God, it has been non-stop. Usually this time of year it kind of slows down. um, and yeah, I haven't even had time to get my destashing stuff done. And I need to do that really badly. So, I'm not keeping up with my channels that I watch, except for Jamie Ray. I'm in keeping up with Jamie Ray, but like I have other channels I like to watch, Crazy Lamp Lady and Curiosity Incorporated. I haven't been able to keep up with them because I just am too darn busy. I keep finding pieces on Marketplace that I want to go pick up, and then that eats into my morning or my afternoon. And yeah, Honey came up with a great plan. I introduced him to Pinterest. It was so cute to see that happen. But he was just like, oh, wow, this is so cool. So he's working on ideas for lighting for the booth, and it's going to be very farmhouse, very cool. And I will definitely be doing a video specifically on the lighting that he's going to do. I have some really good coupons. I have a 60% off coupon for Joann's, and I am going to head over there. It's good tomorrow. I'm even thinking about some burlap to cover the walls, at least 2 of the walls, and I think that'll be way cheaper, and then just do the large wall, the 16-foot wall in the expensive wood. We'll see. They have burlap that has stamped with Parisian stamps and things, and I'm thinking that would be kind of cool, so we'll see. But today, honey goes, your tags expired in July. So I gotta go get tags, and I gotta stop at the bank, and I have a 60% off coupon on Michael's today, so I'm going to go to Michael's and utilize that. Not sure what, but it'll be for the booth. Whatever I find, it'll be for the booth. So anyway, that's just a little catch up, and no, that's a little mustard. Just kidding. Just to kind of catch you up on what's going on. Lots to do. And I hope you'll join us on our journey on the other channel as well. Oh, by the way, so when the boys came, I kind of went off plan. Not completely, but like a couple days or a couple meals, I went off plan. And then the night that Shiva got, had to go to the emergency vet, I went off plan that day. And then last Saturday, I was just exhausted, so I ate pizza, and I went yesterday to weigh in, and I had lost a total of 8.25 pounds, and I had only gained back a half a pound. I was like thrilled. I was afraid I was going to be getting close to back to square one, but that's still going on. Don't know if you can see it here, but I can definitely feel it in my pants, so I'm really happy about that. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye. This is a neighborhood that I drive through every day to get to work, and I wanted to show you, because today is 9/11, all the flags that they have out in this neighborhood. They are lining a large strip. It's probably a mile, and there are just, normally I wouldn't film while I was driving, but it is a neighborhood and I'm going fairly slow. But I just wanted you to see how awesomely patriotic to remember 9/11 by doing this. And I think it's so super cool. It has been a very emotional day for me several times. I've gotten pretty emotional when the news was on and remembering that day, and what a scary, scary, horrible day it was, and remembering what the next day was like, and watching for weeks on television Ground Zero, and we're still losing people from 9/11 diseases, things that they got while they were tearing down the buildings. Anyway, I am wearing my 9/11 button. We'll never forget. I am wearing it, and I will wear it. We're going to the antique mall tonight, and we're going to go out to eat. So I will be wearing my button. But you can see that the flags just continue and continue and continue. And I think it's amazing and awesome and special and wonderful. And I'm so proud to live in the United States. And for those of you that know me well, you know that I'm very proud of the President of the United States as well. So, coming to the end of the neighborhood, these are the last 3 flags, but wow, I didn't count them, but I didn't even start it as soon as I got in the neighborhood, so there were more flags than that. But anyway, I'm going to go around the roundabout and I won't be able to hold this anymore. Talk to you guys later. Bye. It's 9/11. I'm wearing my button. And I want to show you some stuff that I picked up at the thrift store yesterday. I picked up this, which I thought was kind of cool. I'm sure I could get a plate hanger for this. And it was half off day, senior day. Yes, I'm a senior. So, oh no, this was Goodwill. So this was $3, $2.99. That was not on sale. At ARC it was half off day. Now, these 2 guys, I got a Goodwill, and I paid up a little bit for them, but I liked them a lot. And I'm probably, maybe, I'm not sure, going to keep them. Look at these guys. And they're both creamers. I guess they're identical. They were marked $5.99. And I told the lady, $5.99? They're awful small. She's like, well, I'll give them to you for $3.99, but you can't use your senior discount. I was like, okay. So I got these 2 guys. And the reason why I thought $5.99 was high was because this guy right here was marked $6.99. Okay, $6.99, $5.99. This guy's getting painted white. And then I'm going to distress back the color. And he's going to be used for staging purposes. He might have an NFF sign on him, which stands for not for sale. Or NFS, not for sale. I picked up these 2 little barrels. These were $1.99 each. And I picked up this pot. I thought, I'm not sure if it's vintage, but it kind of looks vintage. It was marked $5.99. I paid $5.99 for it. I'm going to get Honey to put a hook in the top and hang it. I think it's kind of cool. And then I got this for Rihanna at the Goodwill. So those are for her. Now, at ARC, I picked up this. This was $9.99, but it was 50% off, so it was $5. It looks very vintage. There's no mark on the bottom, but it looks very vintage. So I got that for $5. Look at these. Aren't those cute? Look inside. They're not silver inside, but there's no mark on them either, but they definitely look vintage or antique. Aren't they cute? Nice additions to the tarnished silver. This was marked $7.99, so it was $3.50. And this was marked $12.99, so it was $6.50. And this one was marked, see, this one was marked $12.99. This one was marked $7.99. And this one's more tarnished, but that's okay. I don't mind. And then looking at these two guys blowing horns at each other. These were $4.99 and they were half off, so they were $2.50 a piece. I think those will go at Christmas time. So those need to stay out because they got to get painted. Was that it? Just felt like there was more, but I guess not. That is the haul. And I like it when I find stuff that doesn't have to be altered, because we need stuff. We need a good mix in the boot of stuff that isn't painted. So that's my haul, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what was your favorite. And I'll see you later. Bye, guys. White mirror that I went and picked up the other day for $20. And I opted to paint it black and distress back the white. So, Carla Keenan, I think you're the one that, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think you're the one that said you didn't understand the transfers on the mirrors. And the thing about the transfers on the mirrors is that then they become a decor piece. It's like a framed piece of art. So it's not really used as a mirror per se anymore. It's just, it's a decor piece. So I have taken your advice though, and I've decided I'm going to leave some of them without transfers, and I'm going to do some with transfers. So that's the plan. These guys are fighting. Hey, you get too rough. So these are the little stools I got the other day at, what do you call it? The Habitat for Humanity store. And I decided to put these little bee stencils. I think they came out so cute. Black and yellow. I love it. Gonna just dust them up a little bit and then they'll get clear coated. I think I showed this already. Not sure. But I don't know if I'm going to do a glaze on this or not. But I feel like I need to stencil something here to balance it out. So I think I'm going to go... There's a little spider. Anyway, the stencils are inside there. I think I'm going to do like a grain sack stencil here and a grain sack stencil there, and then maybe a grain sack stencil in the middle. So the line grain sack stencils, and then maybe a round one here. I don't know yet. Love that though. All right, I need to take this mirror out. I got it waxed last night. I need to take it to the building, make room for the next thing. Saturday morning, and I thought I'd show you how things are filling out in here. These two things need to be dark waxed, and I'm going to do those hopefully tonight. I finished this mirror. I may have shown you. I did these two little stools that I picked up at, yeah, I showed those too. Those stools I did last week. Things are starting to kind of pile up that need to be clear coated, but that's how it's going to go right now while we're in the hustle mode of, just getting things ready, just like doing. I did this little shelf that was like a reddish wood color, and I wanted it to look old and just yucky. And I think I made it look old and yucky. I don't know. I sort of love it and I sort of hate it at the same time. So I would really appreciate it if you would tell me how you feel about that. I really want to take that piece when we open. So that piece is on the to-do list, as is this dresser. So as far as big pieces, we have this dresser, that piece, this dresser, which I'm trying to decide if we
paint the whole thing or just paint the shell and leave the drawers. But I have a large transfer that I want to put on this dresser. So yeah, this is a big decision. This is a big vintage dresser, but there's there's damage to the top that has to be repaired. I'd really like to take the sewing machine, but I'm going to pick up another sewing machine this morning. This one I paid $100 for. It's very ornate, and it's not a Singer. It's domestic, very ornate. Like I said, this one was $100. That one is a Singer that I'm going to go pick up, and it's only $45. And he showed me this is a functional sewing machine, but we're still going to take it out and turn it into a vanity. So those pieces, because of the Dallas Cowboys football schedule, the game is at 11. I have to pick some smaller pieces to get done tomorrow. So I am picking this hutch and those two pieces right there to get done by Honey sprayed. Did I show you guys this? Look at this. Did I show you this? This is a shelving hutch. I don't know if he's going to cut the bottom of it off or try to add another. I don't know about matching this color, but it'd be kind of cool if we could have another shelf there. And that's going to hang on the wall, I hope. It was hung on the wall before. We'll see. But yeah, I bought that, $20 for that. So things are really starting to fill up. I mean, if you do a pan, let's do a pan. There's a lot of stuff ready to go. And there are things mixed in that we don't have to do anything to, that, like this kind of thing where, I'm thinking about painting this and distressing it back, but I'm not 100% sure. But there are, the baskets, the doilies, probably going to paint the lamp. But there's a lot of things. There's some vintage lamps back there that don't have to have anything done. I've been buying, I bought this and these little guys, the basket, some more baskets, all the tarnished silver back there. There is still, there it is. There's still the little pony that I absolutely want to paint and take with us. I have a design layout for the booth I'm going to show you guys. Here's some more stuff that needs to be clear coated. But anyway, that's what's going on. I love the shutters. Did I show you guys the shutters? And I did one side. Let's see, which side? Okay, I did a light distress on this side and a heavy distress on this side. So people could choose which way they want to go. And what I would really like is if Honey would take the pieces that need altering, which the clock needs it. He's got to take out that face, which is hideous, and the wood behind it. So that can be a little shelf area, and then put at least one, if not two shelves in here. Take these guts out. And this is just going to be like a little shelving unit. So I wish he would take that and this. He needs to work on that little horse back there because some dog chewed on it. And that he would put that in his building so it would free up my building a little bit more. So anyway, okay, I'm going to hush now. That I picked up, I got this for $24.99. And I just need to take off the the hardware, so that I can finish painting it this weekend. And then I have a transfer that I'm going to put here that has like red and white and black poppies on it. I think it's going to look pretty. And I got to stencil this piece. I'm going to do like a stripe. I wonder if I should, so many decisions. I need to do this frame. I just stained this. So I stained that, and that's all I need to do to that. And let the dogs out and cook my breakfast and pack my lunch and go to work and groom 19 dogs and come home and do more of this. Bye. Layout of the booth. And I wanted to get rid of the pegboard, but it's just going to be too expensive and too much trouble. Because we got to do this while the store's open. We got to get this ready. So we're going to paint this like a sand color, because I have a fabric that I got. We're going to cover the smaller walls with fabric. Honey's going to trim them out in white. And then here we found some great paneling that looks like old weathered wood. So the whole back is going to be that weathered wood, and then the sand colored pegboard up at the top that will kind of match the background color of the fabric. Then we're going to have our window in the center that says Vintage Stuff and Things, and shutters. So yeah, that's the layout of the booth. And it is 16 by 8 on each end. So let me know what you think of the layout. Yes, it's all these books that are going to get altered for the antique booth with all kinds of cool stuff. So if you're interested in that, be sure that you are subbed to Vintage Stuff and Things, because I will be doing a video tutorial on that next week. Link in the description box down below the video for the other channel. Saturday night, and this is a Dallas Cowboy stuffed thing, and I just went to ask Honey if it was okay for her to destroy it. Well, Blake's old girlfriends gave it to him, so he's like, yeah, she can have it. Bring it here. Where is it? There we go. All right, guys. Head over to Vintage Stuff and Things for the Sunday, Monday, working hard on Vintage Stuff and Things vlog. We'll see you there. Bye.